Hello and welcome to Kule's Forever TV. My name is Aaron MC, your presenter today, and we will be talking about the press conference reaction of Ronald Koeman ahead of the Barca Bayern game. Very important game for him as a manager as well. Laporta. He said something about Laporta as well, and we will be going about it. And in the morning he gave an interview to Nose about revealing some things about John Laporta, his relationship with him and all. It's been a big day today, and let's see what he has to say in the press conference. What he did say. Let's go. And he was asked whether his relationship with Laporta was good, which he answered that my relationship with Laporta is excellent. There were little things we talked about, but we will want the best for the club. The club is the most important thing. But the thing of that question is that in the morning, that same question was asked by the Nose interviewer, and he said that my relationship with Laporta improved. Is my relationship with Laporta improved? He asked, and Koeman said it has improved. But last week there was something going on of which I think it's not done. He was suggesting that the manager doesn't have the full power. He spoke a little too much. So that's what I'm talking about. He hit back at Laporta. Laporta last week said that he is the one. Laporta is the one who's signing the players, and he has to go with the decisions of Laporta. And this week, Koeman has hit back at Laporta, saying that it's his duty to select which team to play against teams, and basically he has bought a duct tape and just put it on Laporta's mouth. It's getting really exposed at Barcelona. I don't know what's happening in there. Ronald Koeman, I think Ronald Koeman is what he's trying to do is even if he gets sacked one day, he's gonna say that because of this interview that he was sacked. And I think he's becoming smarter and smarter, Koeman. He knows he's gonna get sacked at the end maybe this season. I think Laporta's expectations for Koeman is that to win the La Liga, but I think Koeman knows he can't. With this team, I don't think we can. But if he doesn't win, we have to sack him because his system of football and some players doesn't even give a chance. And I don't like that. And personally, if he doesn't win the La Liga, I would sack him. Even if I was Laporta, I would sack him because at the beginning, it wasn't Laporta signing. Koeman wasn't Laporta signing, was he? So it's basically that it's his decision to sack him. It was Bartomeu signing. So But and then he was asked about the 8-2, and Koeman said that the 8-2 was 2 seasons ago. The players suffered a lot that night. We need to prepare well for the game and be strong as a team. The team is very good physically and we are ready for the game. We can hurt Bayern. So that's what he said about the 8-2, which we all remembered how devastating was that for Barcelona players and for the fans as well. Personally, I didn't watch the game because God told me not to watch it. No, seriously. But I didn't watch it because of some other reason. I don't remember. But it was a bad day that day, and that's why I'm saying we need to defeat Bayern. This match may be the one that decides Ronald Koeman's. I can't say even if he loses or wins that this is the match that decides his future, because there's a lot to go. There's a lot of games to go. There's like 35 more La Liga games to go. There's a lot to go, and but this game will really indicate what is Barcelona going to do this season, because it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, and personally, I do want to defeat them. I really want to defeat them, and I know we can't defeat them humiliating like the way they did to us. I know we can't because it's impossible. Because Bayern, even if their coach goes, even if their players goes, they always come back. They're always strong. We all know that. But and then he was asked about if we can compete for the UCL, which is a funny question, but Barca fans know we can't. And also Ronald Koeman, I don't know if if he laughed when he heard this question, but yeah, he said that I cannot answer if we are candidates for the Champions League. Tomorrow we will play against a team that strives for everything. We have to defend well and look for the spaces, which is absolutely right, because Bayern plays with a system of we all know how Bayern plays, and it's what is it? It's low. It's very speedy football. You can't catch up to them. That's for sure. But we will be talking about Bayern's tactical analysis later, or maybe tomorrow. Bayern preview. We'll be doing that about it. But now we won't be. But yeah, and he was asked about his contract. Koeman said that it's not true that there are conditions for extending my contract, and I do not want to talk about it anymore. That is not the point at the moment. Tomorrow's game is more important than my future. Right. I think he said yesterday or 2 days before that the contracts were all good, and Laporta is preparing for a new contract for Koeman. I think he said it personally. And now he's saying that I cannot. He's saying that it's not true there are conditions for extending my contract. I mean, he's changing things. He's changing things. I don't know if he said it directly, but I got reports that there were rumors that the contract of Ronald Koeman is going to be renewed, and Laporta is going to talk to him. I heard about it, but I don't know if it's true. But yeah, let's see. Yeah. And he was asked about the tactics against Bayern, how we are going to play. Not how we are going to play, how they will attack. And he said that if we lose balls in dangerous areas, they will hit us because they are fast and deadly, as I said before. We have to move the ball well from behind, go forward and try to take advantage of the areas, which is absolutely right. Bayern plays with a speedy football. We all know Bundesliga, the way they play. It's so speedy. It's only a matter of seconds they switch the ball from the defense to the attack. It's only a matter of seconds, and that's how they play. It's so beautiful, and it's very hard to catch up to them. And that's why I'm trying to say here is that he's right about it. If we can't go with the pace of them. We don't have the players who can be as pacey as them, and we don't have the players who are physical as their players in the midfield. Frankie de Jong possibly can compete with players like Jose Kimmich, Goretzka, but Pedri can't. Busquets no longer can. We are going to lose the midfield battle. I'm sure about that, and we are going to lose the attacking battle as well. And I think the only place we can win is the defense, because I know they'll score a lot of goals, but if we play with the 5 at the back system, I think that would be good. Yeah, that would be well, because I want us to win, but in a different way. I don't want us to be humiliated. But to change your tactics for just a game would be trying to be a scaredy cat. That's exactly. And then he was asked about Coutinho and Luke de Jong, and they said that Coutinho is getting better every day. What he needs now is to get minutes in the game and take the next step to be with us. Luke de Jong is also well prepared physically, which is great. I guess Coutinho is back from injury. I think the way he has said in this game, the way he has answered the question, Coutinho is getting better every day. What he needs now is to get minutes in the game and take the next step to be with us. I don't think he's going to play against Bayern because he's just back from injury, and it would be too soon to put him on the pitch back again, because I think it would be a risk to bring Coutinho back into the pitch, because he's just back from injury and he's getting better. And the way Ronald Koeman answered it, I don't think that he's going to play Coutinho in the game, but I'm sure he's going to play with Luke de Jong, because I believe that we are going to play with a 5-3-2 system. But I think Arau and PK is going to play, Longley is going to play, because we need a left-sided centre back. I think the full backs would be Jordi Alba and I don't. Dest is injured, by the way. Dest won't be playing against Bayern because he picked up an injury against. He picked up an injury in the match against for USA anyway. I don't know who was. I think it was against Canada or something. But he's injured anyway, and he won't be playing. So Oscar will be playing, which is not a good news because I don't think Oscar is as. I mean, defensively Oscar is better than Dest, but attackingly Oscar cannot give that. And I'm worried about the right back position. I'm really worried about the right back position. I'm seriously because if you look at their left back, Alphonso Davies, he will destroy Oscar. I don't think he can pick up. I mean, I know Oscar is a little pacey, but he's not as pacey as Alphonso Davies. I'm sure about that. I'm pretty sure about that. Everyone is sure about that. I don't know how he's gonna compete with Alphonso Davies. I really don't know. But if it was Dest, he had a slight chance because he's pacey as well. He's not that physical like Alfonso, but he can't push him back and forth. And I think that would have been better. I think we are going to be exposed to the right hand side because they attack very well from the left. They're world class from the left. Leroy Sané and Alphonso Davies, they're going to destroy us from the left if we play with Oscar on the right. And even if it was Dest, I would have been worried because he's a great talented player, but he's not a world class player or anything like that. And but I think the only way we can attack is from the left, which we need to implement because I saw the match against Bayern. I saw the match against Leipzig in the weekend, and Bayern were pretty much exposed from the right. Angelino was attacking from the left always, was putting those crosses. I don't know. I think Benjamin Pavard played, and I don't know what happened to him for the past 2 years. He's not playing very well, and I think Jordi Alba is going to utilize that very well because Benjamin Pavard was very poor in that game against Leipzig, and I think we can take that advantage of that as well. So that's the press conference he gave. That was a press conference about the match about ahead of the match against Bayern Munich in the Champions League. But the notes interview, one more question I would like to bring is that he was asked is Barca in decline, and he said sporting wise the club will always be good. The question is, can the club come back to the level of winning the Champions League and winning? At the moment that's not the case, which is you can't say that to Barcelona fans because our expectations is to win titles, not to finish top 4, not to finish 4th place in the Champions League. No, we don't care about those shit. We only care about winning titles. Of all those years, Barcelona has always cared about winning titles. And if this is his case, if this is what he's trying to do, I mean, I still remember Ronald Koeman when he was at Everton, and I think he was asked whether he will finish top 6 will Everton finish top 6, and he said they won't, and they will only try to finish top 10. I think that's his mentality. I don't think he has a Champions League or La Liga winning mentality. I don't think so. I think that's why Laporta wants to bring Xavi, even if it's not public. Everyone knows that Laporta wants to bring Xavi because it wasn't Laporta's decision to bring Koeman, and he surely doesn't like Koeman because of the last few months we all know what's been going on. It's been a shambles in the Barcelona board and all around the club because the problem between those two is absolutely destroying the club in difference, and a big difference of opinion between the Barcelona fans as well. It's tearing it apart, and one of them has to go. If it doesn't get sold, one of them has to go, and I think Laporta won't go for sure. I think Ronald Koeman will get sacked if we don't win the La Liga. But even if we win the La Liga, I don't know if he will be still our manager. I don't believe that, But let's see. For me, if he wins the La Liga, I would put him as the manager. But if he doesn't win the La Liga, even if he finishes second or Champions League finalist, no, I don't care about Champions League finals or second places. I only care about winning. all Barcelona fans care about winning. That's what we were made up of. That's what we were. That's what we was brought about from the Guardiola days, from the Enrique days. All we know is to win titles, and if this is his answer about not winning titles, the club will always be good, and the club can come back to the level of winning the Champions League and winning. At the moment, that's not the case. What is this mentality? I know you are being honest. I understand he's being honest, because personally I don't think we can win the league. But just give positivity. Just give it to them. Even Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, who is not a great tactician, gives positivity to his fans that we would try to close the gap. He doesn't even give it. He's like, that is not the case. That means, in other words, he's saying we won't win anything. We won't win anything. Exactly saying, and yeah. But yeah, that's about it. That's the nose interview. We only brought 2 questions on the nose interview. I think that was only about 2 questions that I thought was important for the nose from the nose interview, and then 6 questions from the press conference against Bayern game. And yeah. Thanks for watching, and we will be doing. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will be doing Barca vs Bayern preview possibly tomorrow. And yeah, looking ahead to see you. And until then, bye.